Champion, you are needed in Stormwind on a matter of great urgency and discretion. Come at once, and come alone.
G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? We are here in the World of Warcraft, the pre-expansion patch, Shadowlands, and it looks like the event has finally begun. Let's have a look here. Due to the sensitive nature of recent events, I must withhold further details until we meet. We have much to discuss. King Greymane and I await your arrival at Lion's Rest. Okay. Well, we better hurry on up and get over there. This is my human paladin. This is the guy I'm going to be using throughout the Shadowlands series as well. So we're going to start with this pre-expansion. Well, first let's start with getting out of here. Yep, go straight. We're going to start with this pre-expansion event. And within, I don't know, what is it? 13 days? 14 days? 12? Something like that. 23rd, I think it is, November. 23rd, 24th, something like that. Not too far away. The expansion shall begin. Alright, here we go. To Lion's Rest. A bit of a party over here of people.
How could I let this happen?
What news do you bring?
The very heart of the Alliance is under attack. The undead Scourge is swarming, in numbers not seen since the return of Arthur's Menethil. Amidst the chaos, something terrible has happened. What I'm about to share with you has not yet been revealed to our allies. They will be told in due time, but I needed to speak to you directly before word gets out. Allow me to explain.
Gilneas will prevail.
The Banshee's accursed shadow hangs over us all. She will pay for what she's done. What happened?
Seize this power for herself. Instead, she has done the unthinkable. Now, she will come for them all. To finish what she started. And break all who opposed her. Azeroth together will be in her sights.
Oh man, alright.
All I do for Gilneas.
Let me get a good shot of you if I can. We must find a way to rescue Anduin and the others, but in this moment, the safety of our citizens and our allies is our highest priority. As such, I have reached out to those experienced in dealing with threats of this nature. The Scourge's unbound hunger has been unleashed. It's only a matter of time before those monsters swarm our streets. We need expertise in dealing with this menace. The Death Knights of the Ebon Blade have stepped forward to aid us, but even they can't do this alone. The Argent Crusade has answered the call. I need you to work with them to keep our people safe, Artraxius. I've sent word of your arrival to their commander. He awaits you at their camp just inside the city gates.
The Alliance must endure.
These abductions, the Scourge attacks. The Banshee will pay for what she's done. By Elun's fury, we will bring her to justice.
Right now, I don't give a damn about justice. I just want to find where she's taken our friends. King Greymane, what's the plan?
We'll get them back, Talia. I swear to you, we'll save them all.
The Ebon Blade has extracted the the High Lord, from the battle in Icecrown. He is recovering in Acheris.
I pray he can help us find answers. Without that cursed helm, the Scourge are running rampant. We'll need the help of the Argent Crusade to stem the tide of the undead.
If anyone can figure out how this all fits together, it's Bolvar.
Did you say Bolvar? Bolvar Fordragon? That's my father. Is he alive?
Talia, I will explain. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Not with so much at stake.
Wow, okay. Talia.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
I was at Lord Admiral's side when those monsters came for her. They struck fast. She could hardly cast a spell before their chains enveloped her. She fought all she could, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't stop them. By the tides, I swear I'll see this through, no matter where I have to go or what I have to face. Stay a while and listen.
Come back with stories. All this time you knew my father was alive, but you didn't tell me.
It's not that simple, Talia. Your father was presumed lost at the Wrathgate. It wasn't until later that we learned the truth. Dragon's flame had saved his life, but scarred his flesh. And in an act of vengeance, Arthas Menethil captured and tormented him. When the Lich King was defeated, someone had to take up the mantle and keep the Scourge in check. Your father assumed that burden, knowing it would cost him everything. Tyrion Fordring swore to keep Bolvar's choice a secret. He made us take the same vow. We believed that knowing his fate would only bring you pain.
We? Anduin knew too, didn't he? The king told me story after story about my father as if he was some long-dead hero of the past. But the whole time, Anduin hid the truth.
Please forgive us, Talia. We honestly believed he was a casualty of war. That Bolvar Fordragon was truly gone to be forevermore the Lich King.
Well, you were wrong. Now I know my father is alive, free from that damned helm, and no matter what it takes, I will go to his side.
The Sentinels stand ready.
It seems my mother was the only target who avoided capture. I should give thanks to Elun for such a blessing. Chandris's brow furrows. Yes, my Mindo laid waste to the dark manifestations the Banshee sent for her, but the power she displayed, the ferocity she unleashed, something about it was troubling. She knew there was a price to be paid for undertaking the ritual of the Night Warrior. With each day that passes, I fear the price will come due.
On your mark. What do you see?
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Matthias Shaw. The king was taken on my watch. I should have had more agents assigned to him. This is what happens when I let my guard down. When I allow my... Shaw takes a deep breath. No, damn it. This was her doing. I won't blame myself for finding happiness. Anduin would be the first to tell me that. We're going to find him. The others too. Whatever it takes.
The job's not done yet. King Greymane, you shouldn't remain out in the open like this. You're too tempting a target.
If Sylvanas had wished to capture me, she would have done so along with Anduin. No. She wanted to leave me behind, to torment me with the loss of yet another of our king.
Still, we need you in the throne room. There are matters of state that must be overseen until the king's return.
Anduin entrusted Turalyon with command of our military forces. The Stormwind nobles support him serving as regent and protector of the realm.
I don't question the High Exarch's ability to defend the Alliance. But as a king yourself, don't you think you should...
You and Turalyon need to safeguard our citizens from the return of the Scourge. I need to focus on doing whatever I can to find Anduin and the others.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay. Is anybody else around to talk to? Otherwise I think we're good to move on.
We owe much to the Alliance.
Okay, let's move.
Never let your guard down.
So, Anduin's been taken, and so has Jaina, and I guess folks from the other side too. Thrall, for example. Let's go see what's going on over here. Speak with Commander Gregor in the trade district of Stormwind City. Yeah, because it's pretty much day one, you can expect all these people everywhere. It would be nice if they did like a little sort of an area around them which phased everybody out. But anyway,
Greetings.
we're all here to fight the Scourge. We have dispatched our forces throughout the area to watch for any signs of the Scourge. Why have the Scourge returned? We do not know the reason behind the Scourge's return. I suspect the guidance of an unseen hand. Who that could be, I cannot say for sure, but we'll have our answers soon enough.
Be careful. What can I do for you?
Why have the Cult of the Damned returned? The Cult of the Damned have always strived for immortality and see undeath as the means to achieve it. With the return of the Scourge, it is no surprise that these fanatics now seek to continue their twisted work and consign us all to the grim fate that befell Lordaeron. Their actions are driven by a sense of dark purpose, one that can be wielded as a weapon by the right leader. The question we should be asking is not why the cult has returned, but rather who is behind their efforts.
See you around.
I was told to expect the arrival of a seasoned paladin. Let's get to work. A Scourge can strike anytime, anywhere. To counter their unpredictability, the Argent Crusaders secured key locations around the southern road. Heading east. However, I have yet to receive any reports from our scouts in that field. With the erratic nature of these attacks, I fear the worst. Travel the road and take stock of our outposts. I'll be expecting a full report when you return. Light be with you, Artraxius.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance.
And
All
make
right.
sure you bring Lieutenant Vernon up to speed before you return. He will be awaiting your initial reports in Darkshire.
Okay, Darkshire. So, first one is Crusader Lena in Goldshire. I don't know why I'm riding. Let's fly. Why am I riding when I can fly? Yeah, so I think in moments like that, it would be nice if they just sort of phased out, I guess, the population just in that particular area. Because, I mean, you can target the character, you can type it in chat if you're looking for him. /TAR and then a bit of the name. See, this is a bit better.
Hey there.
We must remain vigilant against the Scourge. Gregor sent me to gather reports. Do you have any news? Our patrols report outbreaks of Scourge activity to the east. Our forces are shaken, but holding the line. I sent a scout to speak with Guard Captain Josephine in Redridge. They have yet to return.
Safe travels.
Okay. Well, we'll go over there. All the way to Redridge. So this particular character, I actually began him on Twitch, and we played through from the beginning, pretty much starting out over here. For the most part, I leveled him up without it. Actually, I think with all for the whole journey. No heirlooms, but there was the 100% XP bonus at the time, so that was happening. But yeah, we were trying to take our time, reading all the quests. Went from level 1 all the way to 120. Of course, we've been knocked back to 50 because of the level squish. But yeah, we went through. It was actually quite a good journey. We went, leveled up, went through. From level 60 we go to Northrend. I think we're in Northrend and we did pretty much all the campaign leading up and to Icecrown Citadel. So there were a couple there, like Howling Fjord we did entirely. We did all up to the Wrathgate in Dragon Blight. And then Icecrown the entire zone, including the dungeons and the raid. Which is nice.
King's honor, friend.
Guard Captain Josephine scans the surrounding area. Speak quickly. Gregor sent me. The Scourge. They're already here? The Scourge's presence continues to grow. Without proper reinforcements...
Light bless you.
Without proper... Oh, she's been interrupted by a bloodthirsty ghoul there. It's here! Get rid of that.
Light be with you.
Our patrols are doing their best to keep the area safe. Travel with caution.
Farewell.
We got cut off because of the Scourge. She's got a job to do, so that's all fine. Let's go to Duskwood now.
Need help?
Captain Fairbanks. Captain Fairbanks raises his weapon, aiming it threateningly in your direction. You! Never sneak up on me like that again. I could have killed you. What are you doing here? It's not safe. Commander Gregor sent me to gather reports. What? Gather the reports? Our courier should have reached Stormwind long ago. I have yet to receive any reports. Give me what you have and I'll make sure it gets delivered.
For the Alliance.
You should check up on Vernon in Darkshire. If it's this bad here, I can't imagine what his forces must be facing. Alright, help the guards out a little bit. We go to Darkshire. .600 yards away. Let's try to get over the tree line. Or over the tree tops, rather. Oh! I guess we don't want to go too high. There's a frostworm over there. There's frostworms everywhere.
You need something?
Let me duck in here and have a chat to you. If I can. People wouldn't... There's mounts everywhere. Gregor sent you? I did. I got a brief report on encounters against Scourge. Against Scourge, the Surging Scourge. Hastily written notes detailing a rise in Scourge's presence. The blood-soaked parchment lacks detail, but stresses the need for immediate reinforcements. This is far worse than we thought. Commander Gregor must be told of the true extent of the Scourge's resurgence. Before you depart, we are in desperate need of reinforcements. These reports must reach Commander Gregor. But if you would help us thin the Scourge's numbers first, it would grant us a much-needed reprieve.
See you later.
You got it, buddy. You got it. So we need to take out 12 Scourge. Plenty of that to go around. Yeah, so like I said, this is the guy I'm going to be using for the Shadowlands series. The idea going ahead with the Shadowlands, because it's not a traditional, it's not like Battle for Azeroth, where there's a clear Horde and Alliance storyline. It's more like Legion, I believe. So, what I'm probably going to do is use this guy for the bulk of Shadowlands, but I'm thinking about making other characters, so a couple on the Horde, and maybe another one on the Alliance to go through all the Covenants. Which I guess is this expansion's just kind of like the Order Halls, right? Those class Order Halls in Legion. Thank you, Paladin. We will need all the strength we can muster in the coming days. Deliver my report to Commander Gregor. He must be informed of what we are up against. The Scourge's number is on the rise, and if they do not abate, then the light help us all.
Have a good one.
Alright. Back to Stormwind City. Hopefully we don't get knocked down by these frostworms. Seem to be doing strafing runs over there. Fly all the way back over here. In fact, do I have a cloak? Not on this guy. There is a cloak that you can get. I think it's associated with guilds though. I'm not in a guild currently with this guy. If you're wondering, we do actually have two guilds. We got one on Lightbringer, US, and one on Hyjal. The Lightbringer is the Alliance Guild, and our Horde Guild is on Hyjal. You're more than welcome to join. Just go to either of those servers and search for Echoes. The guilds are called Echoes in Eternity and Echoes of Eternity. I think the Lightbringer wants Echoes of Eternity, and the Horde wants Echoes in Eternity. I would have called it both the same name, but I think Echoes in Eternity was taken up on Lightbringer. But anyway, just go on there, look for it in the old Guild Finder, which you can find over here. Guild Finder. And just type in Echoes, hit search, it'll come up. It'll be the first one that comes up. Just say that you found out about the guild via GameolioDan or this channel, Twitch, or wherever you found it.
And I will reassure the Justicar she has our full support. Our reinforcements will be arriving shortly.
What can I do for you?
I will see to it that King Greymane and the Lord Commander receive these reports, though I fear this is only the beginning. This courier has just brought us dire news from Icecrown. It appears we are not the only ones under assault. We received word from our forces in Northrend. Justicar Trueheart requests our immediate assistance. As you are an experienced paladin, I ask that you answer the call. The urgency of this summons cannot be ignored, even if it means braving the terrors of Icecrown itself. I know you fear the safety of everyone here, and I will continue to coordinate our efforts and call in additional reinforcements. Light be with you, Artraxius.
For the Alliance.
Okay. There's somebody else in there with something to do.
Good day to you.
Quartermaster Rennick. Urgent commendation. Oh, look at this. Oh, level 100 gear, folks. I mean, if you... Yeah, that's pretty good. So you gotta get Argent commendations. Okay. That's probably something we'll have to work on.
Travels.
Okay, there is another quest in amongst all this mess. I can see it.
Can I help you?
Here we are. He's... The young courier gulps. We found him. We found the Blightcaller. I was on patrol like I'd done 100 times before. Only there he was sitting. On the front porch of that old house with those terrible dogs. And I swear he smirked at me and stared with those fiery red eyes and... The young courier wipes his brow. Is it the Maristad? Our forces have him surrounded, but... you should probably gather your friends. I don't think he plans to surrender. Confront Nathanos, Blightcaller at Maristad.
See you around.
I think this one's of urgent concern. Apart from Sylvanas, that guy is number 2, I'm sure, on the hit list. Alright, so that's a good question. How do I actually get out there? What's a good way of getting out there? I am a paladin. As a paladin, I should be able to just go through the Legion class order hall. However, I haven't actually leveled up through Legion, so I won't have access to that immediately. But it might not take me to... Do I actually have... Oh no, I do have it. Hang on a second. Maybe I do. Maybe I can do this. Let's see. Perhaps I unlocked it. Just the beginning bit. By the light. This actually saves me a lot of time if I can do this. Yeah, because I may have leveled up a little bit through Legion. Just so I could get high enough to go into the Battle for Azeroth, which we did play entirely on Twitch as well. As well as YouTube. We played through it here on YouTube. So now there is an exit. If I can just remember where it is. Because I didn't spend too much time here, but I know there's an exit somewhere. And this exit is really handy because we can just get out straight into the eastern plague lands there. Here we go. Hail, High Lord, hail! So if you're a paladin, yeah, this is like a really easy way to get there. See that? So you got like a secret entrance. See, how cool is that? Alright, anyway. An orc laughs in the distance. Oh, okay. Nathanos Blightcaller. Well, let's go out there and meet this guy. And then we're going to Ice Crown, it looks like. To get to Ice Crown, there is a portal in the Stormwind portal room, I believe. I guess there's another copy of Dalaran still there. Pretty sure it's meant to be the exact same one, but let's just pretend it's a copy. They made a copy. They cloned it. Yeah, I don't know how you explain that one. I mean, if we go back to Dalaran now, that shouldn't even exist, right? But yeah, I guess that's the difficult thing about, you know, expansions coming out and having expansions in the past still active. How do you explain Dalaran still being there when it's currently in the Broken Isles? Or did it move from the Broken Isles back there? Who knows? I don't know. My head's gonna explode. Let's just deal with this first. 200 yards. Okay, so I need to get into a group here. Let's sign up. Oh, there's Nathanos. He's in there somewhere, in amongst that mess. The charge has begun. And so has the lag.
Oh, so disappointing. I expected more from you, heroes.
He is a tough unit. I dare say, I doubt you can even hear anything I say.
Even that decrepit Starfang put up a better fight than this. takes me back to the old days.
Come on! Is this the best you can do?
Now it's getting interesting. Your power has grown.
Where is she?
With him, of course. In the darkest place. Along with every soul burned to ash in your precious tree.
Where is she?
Go on. Kill me. You'll send me right to my lady. Beyond the veil, she shattered. Oh, Tyrande. High Priestess. Night Warrior. Completely powerless to stop the count.
Okay. Well, I guess because there's so many people, it just fired off again. What did we get? Oh, Sentinels. Oh man, look at that. It's so good it took a second to load up. Nice. Well, I'm gonna have to get that and then immediately change it to the Ashbringer again. Alright, so we've dealt with Nathanos. Even though you just saw him again, don't worry about that. Forget about that part. Let's go back to... I guess we're going to return to Stormwind. The Banshee's champion. Okay, so let's go back to... how do I have a quick wave? Yeah, I guess we can go back to this... Go back to Borealis. Back to the Battle for Azeroth, and then we'll go to Stormwind. Yeah, I mean, one thing that I think should be done...
Down, stop, browse.
Hang on a second, let me just get my Ashbringer back. So this is my favorite helm, but at the moment, for some reason, when you put it on, you lose your facial hair. I don't know what the deal is with that. So I've been just going around with the helm off. Hopefully they fix that. I don't know why. Prior to this patch, it actually worked just fine. So let's just let the hair flow freely. Doesn't happen with all helmets, of course. There are a few, but that's one of the more notable ones that I've noticed. And like I said, prior to this patch, it worked just fine. I had that helmet on the whole time I was playing through. From level 1 all the way, well, as soon as I could transmogrify it. Well, yeah. My beard was fine. Absolutely fine. So, what I was going to say is, it wouldn't be nice, like a battle like that against such a figurehead. Would have been good if you queued up for that, like maybe 5-10 players, you know? instead of 50,000 or whatever was just there. You can't see anything. Anyway, he's being dealt with. For now, anyway. Let's talk again.
You have my attention.
Getting all those alliance hugs from everybody. At long last, one of the most notorious enemies of the Alliance has met his end. Well done, Artraxius. Well done indeed.
The Alliance...
I have faced the Blight Caller before. A pity I wasn't there to help end him. At long last, one of the architects of the Fourth War has been brought to justice. I envy Tyrande for landing the killing blow. Though I fear it did little to bring her peace. The power within her seems to be growing stronger, more insistent. Our hunt for Sylvanas continues. We must find where she's taken Anduin, Jaina, and the others. Do not relent, champion. Bring them home.